Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, it is the Wycombe Wanderers vs Stockport County in the final game of the regular season. Wycombe Wanderers face Stockport County with the winner finishing third in League One, so we could just say it's a sort of placeholder ahead of the playoffs. But both sides will be looking to go into the playoffs with a win to have a little bit of momentum. Obviously, Stockport's players, they've got some decent players in there. The likes of Alafe and Norwood, just two of them, that could cause us some problems today. But ultimately, for me at the least, this is kind of a nothing game. Just going to go there and try and see what comes out of it. Just going there and to hope we have a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs. But based on our last two performances and last two results, I'm not really that fuss on how this goes. We're in the playoffs.
Oh boy! Dad? 1-1. 1-1 as well. Howard? 7-2. Rory? Great. Fair play to all the top of the that have travelled down. Coming in the season, knowing that they've got playoffs. That goal that's kept probably is on the play. Stockport probably on the best side, but I don't think we'll care. We're all winning. A goal that goes all the back in. It's getting the tennis back sitting. And then McCleary finish it off. 1-0. Half-time here at Adams Park. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Stockport County 0. And yes, we have scored a goal in the first half for the first time in what feels like about 17 weeks. But we are 1-0 up, and I'll be honest, it's probably against run of play, as I said earlier, but I think, you know, Stockport will only come at us in the second half, and we need a second goal to sort of shore this up. Of course, we beat them 5-0 earlier on in the season, but goals in the early part of the season do not mean anything at this point, because we've both got playoffs, and all we're playing for at this point is a placeholder. If we can win, then it's great, but to be fair, at this point, I'm just going for the day out. You know, hopefully we can get 1 or 2 more goals to be a little bit more confident, but, you know, all we need is momentum going to the playoffs, and that's what we've got currently. G. Maybe not. Yes! I mean, we did just score, but it was apparently offside. Oh. There we go. Oh. We've just been given a penalty. Taylor jumps up for the ball. Stockport player goes over the hand. Handball, penalty given. Come on! I mean, given how many haven't been given against us this season, haven't been given for us. Given how many haven't been given for us this season, we deserve that one. It's a penalty. I don't know who's going to take it, probably Lee Heat, but we have a penalty to make it 2. Go on, Luke. Go on, Luke. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pick a corner and stick. awful pen.
Goal for Stockport County, scored by number 22, Benoni Anderson. Goal for Stockport Wycombe.
It finished at Adams Park. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Stockport County 3, and as final games of the season go, it's not what we wanted going into the playoffs. I said in the intro that we needed to hopefully have a little bit of momentum. The momentum we got is our first goal in the first half for what feels about 7-8 weeks. But other than that, that's not really much of many positives to take from that game. I guess one positive is that we've scored our 1000th home EFL goal through Gareth McCleary, assisted by Kayla Taylor's probably the best move we had all game, to be fair. Also, we had a penalty just before Stockport scored, which could have made it 2-0. And for some reason, Luke Lee, he just decided, I'll pass it to the goalkeeper. And from that moment, the game went downhill. Fans got on the back of the players. And it wasn't going to ever turn from there into a good day. We were second to everything. We were slow. And I know I said momentum and playoffs, we're in the playoffs, but sometimes form goes out the window, and for us, we really need to hope that form goes out the window in playoffs, because we've finished 5th. We've got Charlton at home in the first leg, then away in the second leg. Unfortunately, I won't be at either of those two due to prior commitments. But what I will do is, after those games are finished, I'll do a reaction video similar to this, but more of me sat down and speaking about the game. But yeah, 3-1 to Stockport. Fair play to them. Fair play to the players, the staff, and their supporters. I thought their supporters were really good. 1,800. I know it's the final game of the season, but 1,800, and they barely stopped. But for us, it's a bigger picture of one moment, and we just heads drop and we just stop playing. Leahy's penalty is probably one of the worst I've seen us take in about at least 3 or 4 years, if not the worst I've seen us take. He may as well have basically just kicked it out for a goal kick. There seemed to be no power in it, and since then the belief went in the players, the belief went in the supporters, and it, once you lose the confidence in yourselves, you don't really tend to get it back in games. And Stockport punished us. That definitely the third goal was pretty well taken. One of the goals was a penalty, which is ironic because Norwood showed Leahy how penalties were meant to be taken. But yeah, I think Stockport deserved the win. It gives them belief going into the playoffs against Orient. As for us, we have to kind of sit back and see what happens. The playoffs, like I said, against Orient are a lottery, and you have to buy a ticket to win the lottery, and we have, but whether our number gets pulled and we get to Wembley and ultimately go up is down to the players. I'll be disappointed if we don't get to Wembley. We've got the hardest semi-final of the two, but there's a bit of me that really believes if we get through Charlton, we deserve to go up. I'm not saying we will, or it's nailed on, but out of the semi-finals, you'd actually probably prefer Charlton because they're sort of out of the way, and they're probably one of top 3 sides I've seen this season. Obviously sticking 4 past us a few weeks on Easter Monday, when we weren't up for it. But hopefully we are up for it in the semi-final. Like I said, I'll do reaction videos in the semi, after the semi-finals. Each leg, I'll go through the team, go through how I thought we played and what we need to do in the next game, and stuff like that. So that's it for the regular season. I'll see you for those reaction videos and hopefully a Wembley final vlog. But that's it from me for the regular season. Thank you so much for all the support during the 2024-25 season. All the support never goes unmissed. I read every single comment, and hopefully we can end this season on a high and get promotion at Wembley, but we need to get there first. So thank you for the support through this season, and thank you for sticking with me. I know I've been kind of quite inconsistent in some weeks, but you know, I'm going to try and improve that for next season, do a few more videos, like reaction videos, as well as the vlogs. The vlogs aren't going anywhere at all, and ever, hopefully. I've loved every second of this season. I don't want it to end, and hopefully we can end it on a high. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.